Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Anything You Want. Today we are going to talk about Barış and Elçin. Before we begin watching this video, I'd like to remind you that I'd be very happy if you subscribed to my channel and liked my videos. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, and let's move on to the video. There are stories that seem to be over, and then, suddenly, come knocking again on the door of our memories. That's exactly what happened with Elçin Sangu and Barış Arduç, the couple who made millions of viewers dream with the series Kiralık Aşk. It seemed like a chapter closed long ago, but a completely unexpected meeting has reignited the interest of fans and media across half the world. It all began in 2014, when a simple romantic comedy meant to fill the Turkish summer lineup became a global phenomenon. When Elçin walked into the audition room and locked eyes with Barış, the magic was instant. No one could have imagined that this audition would give birth to one of the most beloved couples in television history. The series quickly shattered ratings records and built a fiercely loyal fanbase, so much so that hair salons were flooded with requests to replicate Elçin's iconic red hair, and cafes near the set put up signs reading, "We speak the language of Kiralık Aşk." Behind the cameras, that on-screen chemistry deepened into something more. The two actors never officially confirmed a relationship, but the signs were there for all to see. Subtle details, small gestures, shared items that only the most observant fans could pick up on. No staged photos, no public stunts, just eloquent silences and glances that spoke louder than 1,000 words. In 2022, the first rumors of a breakup began to circulate, not due to paparazzi shots, but because of their sudden absence from shared appearances. No more joint events, no interactions on social media. An indirect confirmation came from an enigmatic post by Elçin, a black and white photo of a street lamp reflected in a puddle, with the caption, "Some beautiful nights are meant to end." It seemed they had gone their separate ways. Elçin focused on auteur cinema, while Barış immersed himself in epic historical productions with international reach. Everything went quiet, until one March morning in 2025, when the unthinkable happened. A photographer, purely by chance, spotted Barış entering a cafe that wasn't yet open to the public, tucked away on a quiet street in Valikonagi. A few minutes later, Elçin arrived, no entourage, hair tied up simply. They embraced, a quick gesture, but full of authenticity, miles away from any kind of media performance. The cafe lights were on, but the curtains were drawn and the closed sign clearly displayed. They stayed inside for over 3 hours. Then, with the same discretion, they came out. He paid the bill, she tucked a strand of hair behind her ear, and each walked off in a different direction, never once looking back. Why now? Sources close to them suggest it was a necessary goodbye, a meeting to definitively close a chapter before their respective careers take them far apart. She's in talks for a theatre production in London, a bilingual adaptation of Anna Karenina, while Barış may be heading to South Africa for an international series set during the Ottoman naval wars. The internet literally exploded. Some are hoping for an on-screen reunion, others were moved by the respectful way they chose to close this chapter, and many fans began obsessively analyzing every single detail of the meeting, from the color of their coats to the coffee cups on the table. Everything was scrutinized under a magnifying glass. Meanwhile, production companies didn't just sit back and watch. Within 48 hours, proposals had already emerged to reunite the couple in a special mini-series. But their agents were clear, both are considering projects that reflect their artistic growth. No decision has been made yet. One thing is certain, though, that coffee wasn't just a goodbye. It was a demonstration that it's possible to care for one another, to respect each other, and to close a chapter with grace, far from the spotlight. For the fans, what remains is the certainty that even if their paths have diverged, the magic they created all those years ago will continue to live on. And maybe that's the real happy ending. Thank you again for listening to what I had to say. I can't wait to see you in my next video. See you there, and take care.